Myself, Dr.M.Saranya, Assistant Professor, BBA Department. Now, I am going to present a topic on export procedures and documentation. Export procedure, in general, an export procedure initiates with the willingness to send the goods and services to other foreign nations at some prices. These procedure of exports are stated below. Step 1, a receipt order. The Indian exporter will receive the order either directly from the importers or through the intent house. Step 2, obtaining license and quota. After receiving the order from the importer, the Indian exporter is required to obtain an export license from the Government of India. For this, the exporters need to apply to the Export Trade Control Authority and get a valid license from this. Step 3, letter of credit. The exporter then asks the importer for the letter of credit if the importer does not send the letter of credit along with the order. Step 4, fixing the exchange rate. The rate at which the home country currency can be exchanged with the foreign currency is then fixed. The foreign exchange rate fluctuates from time to time, so they need to fix the rate of exchange. Fifth step, foreign exchange formalities. As per the foreign exchange regulation of Act of India, every exporter of the goods is required to furnish a declaration in the form prescribed in a manner in the Act. Step 6, preparation for executing the order. The exporter should make the required arrangement to execute the order. Step 7, formalities by a forwarding agent. Then the formalities are to be performed by the agent, which includes obtaining a permit from the customs department, preparing the shipping bill, paying the dues after disclosing the required detail of the product being exported. Step 8, bill of lading. The Indian exporter of the goods present the receipt of copy to the shipping company and issue the bill of lading. Step 9, shipment advice to the importer. The Indian exporter sends shipment advice to the importers of the goods to inform him about the shipment of the goods. Step 10, presentation of document to the bank. The Indian exporter need to confirm that he possesses all the necessary shipping documents. Step 11, the realization of export proceeds. The exporter of the goods need to comply with the banking formalities after submission of the bill of exchange. Export procedure and documentation. In the previous section, we have learned about the export promotion procedure formalities. Here we will know about the documentation necessary. Step 1, receive an inquiry. The first step in the shipping documentation process is when someone adjusts them to buy the product. Step 2, screen the potential buyer and country. After you receive the inquiry from the buyer, the process is to check their business potentiality to do business with them. Step 3, provide pro forma invoice. After screening the buyer, we need to provide the pro forma invoice for the transaction. Step 4, finalize the sale. The buyer will either reject or accept your proposal, thus finalizing the sale. Step 5, prepare the goods and the shipping documents. Commercial invoice, packing list, certificate origin, CPAS letters of instruction, bill of lading, all need to be prepared. Step 6, run a restricted party screening. Again, the process need to be done before the goods ship for export. Step 7, miscellaneous forms and ship your goods. There may be other documents that need to be prepared before exporting the goods. Documents required for exporting. When deciding which documents are necessary for an export procedure, the best place is to start with your overseas customer or importer or a freight forwarder. You may help your customer in clearing items with customs in the target market by gathering precise information. Commonly used export documents are pro forma invoice. The document provides a description of the product such as price, quantity, weight, kind, and so on, and it is a statement by the seller to provide the customer with the products and services at the given date and price. Commercial invoice. The commercial invoice is a legal document that is exchanged between the seller and the buyer that clearly outlines the items being sold as well as the price the customer is to pay. Packing list. This list includes the invoice number, seller, buyer, shipper, carrier date of shipping, mode of transport, itemized quantity, description, package type, packaging quantity, total net and gross weight, packaging marking and measurement. airway bill. An airway bill is a document that accompanies goods carried by the international air carrier. The paperwork contains complete information about the package and enables tracking. Export licenses, a government document that allows the transfer of specific commodity in prices quantities to specify the destination for a defined end use is known as an export license. Thank you.